It's 8:15. Many children struggle in school because of attention deficit problems or other disorders.
That's where Learning RX comes in, offering training to help the brain get focused. M.A. Roscoe has more from Savage.
We've got Slamwich going on here. That's a fabulous name for a game. We have a drawing game going on here, which helps kids focus in on details and reproducing them. We have a Scrabble game going on here, and Wedgets going on over here. All games that belong in a Smart Mom's toy box. And that word comes from Richard Frieder of Learning RX. Learning RX is a franchise that helps children and adults with focus, concentration, and attention problems. Tell us about this. These are things that you can do at home. You can buy these games most retail stores. Why are these good to have at home?
Well, you know, there's so many games available or things we can buy for our kids, like DVDs or dolls, things like that. But, you know, you really want to buy things that help develop mental skills, like you mentioned, like logic and reasoning and attention skills. So like this game, Wedgets, is a great game because what it's doing is the child's looking at a diagram and then they have to recreate it. So it helps them with memory skills, visual processing. And then a great thing to do with any game is to put a time to it, because then you're developing processing speed and they have to think quickly. And that's a skill that really helps them in school and academically.
So what you do on a daily basis is you have classes, either 12-week or 24-week classes. Many of your clients are children who have been diagnosed with ADHD. And the message that your franchise sends is that these are skills that can be worked on.
Yeah, absolutely. We work with kids who just have general struggles in school, but also kids with dyslexia, as well as autism. We do a lot of work with those types of kids as well as the general public who just struggles in school and always seems, you know, if you seem to always be behind, we can really help improve their skills.
We're a nation where drugs are overprescribed, and I'm not here to say who should or should not be on medication, but what have you found in your experience?
Well, because these are skills that can be trained, so we're not stuck with, for example, our attention skills, our logic and reasoning skills, or memory skills. You can do training to improve those skills. So what we've found, particularly with attention, that 50% of the parents who have kids in our program that are on medication, 50% decide to take them off after a Learning RX program.
That's great news.
Yeah,
great news for parents out there. Well, we're going to put a link to Learning RX so you can know which toys to have in your Smart Mom's toy box for the summertime. School's going to be out before you know it. I know it may not seem like it this week with the weather, but school will be out soon enough. And these are things that you can be doing all summer long to make sure your kids are tuned up for the fall. Back to you.
Keep them sharp and ready to learn.
Sharp as a tack,
That's
absolutely.
Right.